Hi, kindergarten friends. Let's talk math. Chapter 1. Oops, Chapter 8. Chapter 8, Lesson 1. Okay, so here we are going to get out your packet for Chapter 8, Lesson 1, Compare Length. And we are going to look at the front of it. The front shows the fish, okay? And this is like the video you just watched where you are going to compare length based on the fish. So we're going to use the red cubes. So you'll use boxes, okay? Use red cubes to make a train shorter than the fish. Draw the train above the fish. Use cubes to make a train longer than the fish. Draw that train below the fish. So you are going to measure. So remember to line up what you draw with the tail of the fish, okay? And you're going to put them until it's so. Your train shorter than the fish can be the same length as mine, or it could be shorter or longer, as long as it's shorter than this fish. So that would be the nose of the fish. Oh, no, that's not working. Okay, so that would be the nose of it. Let me see. No, it's really not letting me do that. Okay, so forget that. And then you need to make one that is longer than the fish down below. Okay, that's not really doing what I want, so I'm going to do it with my finger because I think that seems to make the most sense. Okay, longer than the fish down below. This is my longer train, so it has to be longer than the nose of the fish. Now this is longer. Okay. So longer than the fish down below. So that's what you do on the front. You draw squares to show a train that is shorter than the fish up above and longer than the fish down below. And then you go on to the see and show page, right? Yep, see and show. Now these are some important words on the top of the see and show page that I want to show you. The first word is length. Length, right? We are measuring length. We're showing which is longer and which is shorter than the other. Longer, shorter. So those are the words that we're using when we are doing our math today. Okay, so the directions for this one say, compare the objects. So these are canoes. Compare the canoes. Trace the X on the object that is shorter. Trace the circle around the object that is longer. So you're going to be using X's and circles in this. X to show the object that is shorter. Circle to show the object that is longer. Okay, so that's going to be what you do on the next one. Let's see. So if we did the next one, I'll show you, but we won't do it. So then you'll have number 2 and number 3. Number 2 has the fishing nets. You're going to put an X on the fishing net that is shorter and circle the fishing net that is longer. Now sometimes they are the same length. So if the objects are the same length, you will underline them like this. Okay? They're the same length, you will underline them. All right, so now you will see on my own, which means you should know what to do because we've been doing this. So now remember, the directions are to put an X over the object that is shorter, circle the object that is longer. If they are the same length, underline the objects. All right, that is what you are going to do. Now on the back, we usually have a problem solving. So if you turn your packet over, you'll see on the back there's a problem solver. All right. Oh, nope, that's homework. Whoopsies. Is this the problem solver? Let's check. Yep, there it is. There's a snake. Okay, so for the problem solving, the directions are to use connecting cubes. Obviously, you might or might not have cubes at home, but you can draw connecting cubes to make a train the same length as the snake. Use cubes to make a train shorter and a train longer than the snake. So you're going to do that first. And then you're going to draw a shorter snake above the snake and a longer snake below the snake. So if I did that, a shorter snake above the snake and a longer snake below the snake. Does that look right? They're lined up here. One is shorter than the snake's head, and one is longer than the snake's head. So that's what you do for lesson 1.